say a few words to you. When people mention Stony Brook to me, I immediately think of the people rather than the place. The place is great, and that's important, but I think of the people. They were a wonderful, wonderful group of people to be amongst. The faculty, for example, was a great team. Now, we were very, very different. I mean, for example, Carl Soderstrom, and I've got to be careful because he's here. Carl Soderstrom and Marvin Goldberg, can you imagine two more different people than those two? Carl listened to everybody, and he found making decisions very difficult. Marvin Goldberg listened to nobody, and he made decisions very easily. After all, my way goes, MWG, that was it. And then there were all sorts of mysterious different people amongst the student body, who are now you, but many of you. Some of you may remember Mazia Manahi. Mazia came from Persia, as it then was, now Iran. And I think he was in the class of 78. Mazia was big, bombastic, and he used to eat an awful lot. And he used to dribble down his sweater over his all too portly stomach. And very loud mouth. But some of you may remember who his roommate was. His roommate was J.D. Hornberger from California. And J.D. was slim, very polite, very courteous, and there were the two of them in the room. I'm told that Mazia used to pin J.D. Hornberger to the wall of the dorm room and pummel him. But do you know that now, 30 plus years later, those two are the best of friends? Another thing that comes to my mind is the whole business of pranks. They were a real struggle for us.
Peter, I'm glad there are no students here.
I can't tell you how agitated I was. Every Sunday I would go as early as possible over to the chapel and unlock it to see whether all the pews had been turned around. The pulpit was up in the balcony. And in fact, every day when I was Carl's assistant, I used to go over for 7:15 breakfast. And I was so petrified that I'd find all the tables turned upside down, or all the cutlery buried somewhere on the playing field. But the problem was that you had to punish pranksters. I mean, and yet I really approved what they were doing. I think pranks are a great benefit to a community. I mean, you don't play a prank on someone you hate. Just as you don't tease someone you hate. You tease people whom you love. And how could we punish these pranksters while at the same time letting them know that we half approved of what they did? So, there we are. But why is it, and has always been, a memory of people? I believe that is because there was a lot of love around, a lot of love. I like to define love as passion, guided by principle. Passion guided by principle. And as a matter of fact, that is not unlike character before career. So, thank you, Lord God, for the love that was at Stony Brook School. Yes. Hello, class of 65. Peter Randall has recruited me to say a word of greeting to you, and I'm delighted to do that. I think you were the first class that I really began to feel close to. The first year was rough, as first year always is. But I got to know a number of you in the class of 65 quite well and have very happy memories. I hope all of you are doing well. We've had a great evening here at this reception, and we are looking forward to the opening of the new building. So blessings on you. Thank you for being who you are. Bye for now.